extraordinarily day by day with new products and new major companies like the Googles and the Facebooks of the world, dramatically changing how we buy travel, how we experience travel. And I think one of the big challenges is the people who are running all the big travel companies are not those who grew up with these technologies, to put it very politically correct. And that means that we need to infuse the travel industry with startups, young companies, and more importantly, young people who can provide a wholly different perspective as to how they're consuming travel.
I think there's just so much that can impact the future for the next 2, 5, 10 years that's happening right now, and we're in the middle of it. And it makes it even more exciting to be here and be around everyone who's basically shaping the future of travel.
Well, one of the things that we can do as a startup company is move very quickly and adjust and adapt to feedback that our customers give us. And I think that's a real advantage that startup companies have, is that speed of change.
Travel is very international, it's very nature. And what I like is that although this conference is here in the US, there's a number of people, a number of companies from Europe, from Asia. There are people from China and from, I think, from India here at the conference. And getting their view on how their markets are going to be developing, to me, is key.
We're taking a very different approach than any of the entrenched players are. I think they've sort of become addicted to monetization and all of this business stuff, which is important. But I think that they've sort of let that cloud their vision of what the experience should be like. And so we're coming at it from the perspective of experience first. And I think that perspective will always be able to compete with one that's clouded by their other incentives.
Yeah, survival is definitely intimidating, especially coming here and seeing, all the big companies out there. But I've got the drive, and it's self-funded, so I'm all right to just kind of get out there and keep the ball rolling until something big happens. And my ideas are endless, so I'm ready to switch it up and change things if need be.
We're super excited to present a Travel Innovation Summit, and it's been a perfect opportunity for us as a new company to make our name known not only to the hospitality industry, which we focus on, but the greater travel industry.
So it's really important for us to be in a position where we can communicate that, showcase our focus to people in the travel industry for partnerships and sponsorships and everything that goes along with that. And there's no better place to do that than here at PhoCusWright, where you have all of the significant industry players in the same place.
So innovation is a key part of our success, but so is execution. And we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to take the best practices and innovate where we think best practices really don't exist.
I'm hoping to make contacts within the industry. I'm fairly new to product development. I come from the editorial side of the business, so it's going to be really interesting to work with other young people who are on the rise in travel and sort of bounce ideas off of them and get more ideas on how we can enhance our product offerings and make the site more profitable.
In a time when there's recession, I think people are looking at more accountable marketing dollars, and certainly online has proven itself, and search in particular has proven itself to be a really accountable medium for advertisers.